All right. Hey, everybody. It's Tyler, T-Pott. What's going on? I'm really excited. Tonight's just a low-key, easygoing chit-chat with my boy Parker, our director of data. We're just going to talk about the big auctions. There's like millions of dollars in cards going off tonight on PWCC. Awesome stuff. Tons of nostalgic stuff for myself and for Parker. So I've got my screen here. We're going to do some screen sharing and just talk real casual. Hopefully, if anybody's in the chat, feel free to ask questions along the way or just engage in the conversation. We'll pop your questions up on the screen. Just looking to have some fun. So I will bring Parker on now. What's up, Parker?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going, man?
Not too bad, my friend. Ready to watch some auctions end.
Yeah, no kidding. So so we obviously noticed this the other day. We were both seeing these auctions coming up. And I think you sent me one like, hey, check this out. And I was like, oh, I was just looking at this other Lebron gold. And so we thought, let's do this. And then the funny thing is, I noticed I was just over on Sports Card Live a couple of weeks ago, Jeremy's channel. And I noticed that he did something similar last Friday, I think, or Saturday for, actually it was Saturday night for a bunch of big hockey cards. Obviously, he's a big hockey guy. So there was tons of vintage hockey and all kinds of things going off. So a lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm mostly looking forward to what actually caught my eye first was the rare LeBron. The first card I saw was like it was the 2013 Select Gold Skills Parallel at 10, PSA 10, which I just own the base silver PSA 10, which was a big investment for me.
Yeah.
And then you see the gold PSA 10 is out there for auction, and I can't see that being less than probably $5,000 card.
Yeah, I know.
And then all the other ones, like there's a Chalk Toss Topps Chrome gold PSA 10. There's, like a kid in the candy shop right now, seeing all this stuff.
That's exactly. Speaking of kid in the candy shop, so my like height of collecting, I would say, was like 1996, 97, which happened to coincide with just one of the greatest like pivots in the hobby, or like, I don't want to call it renaissance. Like that's when Fleer and Arena Design and Topps started doing chrome, and all this stuff started like blowing up. And that just happened to coincide with the age that I was at, 11, 12 years old. And I was super into collecting with all my friends. And so when I see all these cards, and then obviously I was pretty much primarily into basketball when I was growing up. And obviously the rookie class from 1996 was absolutely loaded. Like,
of course,
Iverson at number 1, you got Kobe, you got Steve Nash, you've got Stephon Marbury, Antoine Walker, Jermaine O'Neal, like the list goes on and on and on. It was such a loaded class. So these are some of the ones that went off earlier tonight. I'm going to share my screen and pop it up here. And these Bowman's Best atomic refractors, like I have that generically like saved in my save searches on eBay, because I'm just always looking for deals. For me, even like, I don't want to say no name guys, but there's a lot of guys that were like back then, like, they were actually.
What did that Iverson go for?
Yeah, because these are not the final prices.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh, $9,000.
$9,000, and yeah, so that is a PSA 10, and I bet this is a relatively low.
It said it was pop. Yeah, see, I love how they had the.
Oh yeah. I love
1 at 10.
Yeah. So even Nash stuff has been definitely climbing this year, and I don't know if it's because he's coaching the Nets now that people are like, oh yeah, look at this.
Yeah, 2-time MVP.
Yeah,
debatable, right?
Yeah, definitely one of them for sure debatable. But just scrolling down this list, like for me, the like plain. See, I didn't get like too much into the plain kind of chromium card in '96, and especially now, I just feel like the coloring, you get some hulking on these cards, but those atomics tend to hold their pop a lot more, in my opinion. So that's why I kind of gravitate toward those, even like I was saying, some of the no names. And then these finest refractors, Ray Allen stuff has been definitely gone up in the last year, like significantly. But yeah, so anyway, let's I'm gonna pop over to the chat and see who's over here. Let's see. and we're learning StreamYard. Everybody else, all the cool kids are using it, so we got on the StreamYard wagon. So we got Global Sports Investor, G'day Lair Legends. Hey man, got Kelly in the chat. Chrissy, you all are amazing. I don't know Chrissy. Do you know Chrissy Parker?
I do not.
Yeah, we got Aaron Rasmus. Aaron's been around before. Kev's Cards, and nice to see Brad, Comeback Card Investor. The difference in our backgrounds is pretty noticeable. Yes, that's true.
We can tell which one of us had our video producer Charles pay their house a visit.
Yep, that's right.
Department, so.
That's right. Big Jackson says, is Iverson a buy? So it's funny because I was actually chatting Jeff. I bet I'd slacked Jeff 2 months ago and was sending him some links to some higher end Iverson cards that are a little out of my price range, but I don't know if we actually ended up moving
Jeff.
Yeah, but and I just, if I keep scrolling down, you'll see like some of these, obviously like these refractors, the finest is Kobe flying for a dunk. Like I don't know
what did that one do?
15K. Yeah, 15K. So I'm gonna get to the ones. These ones, when you get into the refractors, I'll show you. This is my dream card right here. This is my
90, right?
This is at the top or very near, like top 5 for sure. Dream card is this Kobe Finest Airs Gold Refractor. Just a absolutely, to me, this is like Kobe uses the youthfulness of his face, just flying up backwards for a shot. Absolutely love it. I wouldn't even.
Do you like it? Because I'm not from this era. So do you like the having like the protective coating on or no?
It's funny because there's a lot of debate about it, and there's been a lot of people putting that on Instagram and other places lately, like opening up the debate. And I hate the eye appeal of it. I hate it. Like, and it says like, on some of them, it says peel it off. It's protective coating.
Right.
If I just wanted to, I understand the case, all the reasons for keeping it on there. And it's like, once it's taken off, you can't put it back. And, and it's like the purest form of how the card came and all that. So if I were buying an investment card, I mean, it's like this card almost is meant to have it on there. It's a PSA 10 and it's got the coating. That's how it should be. I've like low end PC cards, guys that I just liked, different players back then. I've peeled off the coating. It's kind of a satisfying feeling. So, but whether or not Iverson's a buy, like his stuff's gone up now.
Ooh, what did that one do? What did the gold refractor do?
Let's guess on this one. So the Kobe went for 91. I'm gonna say that this one went for 7.
Okay.
Oh man, wow, that's
2.
A lot cheaper than I thought.
Yeah, I guess it's 8.
Oh, it's an 8. I missed that it was an 8. I thought it was a 10. Okay, that makes more sense.
Kobe just commands he just commands a multiplier all in his own class. Like we're still looking at like Zion and Luka and Trey and John. Like where are they? And then Kobe. It's just a legacy factor of him.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was kind of like Walter Payton.
Yeah.
He was taken from us too soon, and so that's always kind of like, I feel like once that happens, like it just hits you. It hits everyone who's ever watched the guy. Like I always grew up, me and my best friend growing up, like he was from California and I was always a LeBron fan. And so I'd have my LeBron jersey on and he would, he's California. He was a huge Kobe fan. We would always just after school, just banging out one-on-one, having debates about who was better. So I was always kind of like not a Kobe fan, but it's like over time you can't help but appreciate the guy. And so, I mean, I'm a huge Kobe fan.
You guys were playing out the 2008 Chrome card on your backyard.
We were.
That was the best too. You always had to pick a player,
Oh yeah.
And then my friends and I would try to play like certain players. So I'd be like, oh, I'm Juwan Howard, and then I'd try shooting way above my head like Juwan used to.
Oh yeah. I thought I was Russell Westbrook for a little bit, but I don't have the genetics for that.
Don't have the hops. Yeah. So let's keep scrolling through the chat here. Let's see. We got Cruise Supply, one of our Discord moderators. Yeah, there's an Erling Haaland PSA 10 Sapphire ending tonight.
Let's get that pulled up. If we can.
Yeah, we gotta let's jump over and
Then you got a lot of multitasking to do.
I know. I don't want to miss a beat. There's these things go
Yeah,
fast, like you said. So anyway, a lot of awesome stuff. Like I could just I'm probably gonna leave this open and go back through this later because all the flare stuff and the EX and all that. But
let's start to kind of work our way through some of them. Opening them up.
Let's go. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Okay. See, it's funny because like this stuff, I got back into cards in 2007-08, and just for like a hot minute, and all this SPX stuff was like crazy right at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that fondly. I didn't even know that this existed.
Okay.
I didn't even know that this existed, like a Beam Team throwback to the original Beam Team. So that's interesting. But yeah.
Whoa. I mean,
yeah. I don't know. We'll see what that.
Six, but there's only 2 higher.
We'll see what that is.
Put in there.
This one's pop. This is pop. Yeah, pop 1, 2 higher.
Well, that's not. We're here for the high dollar stuff.
We're here for the big stuff. Which obviously Durant stuff has been going crazy. I regrets. I had a couple of Durants before the season, and I was.
Ooh, wait, stop. Scroll back up. Scroll a little further. Yeah, this one. The variation. Sorry, the variation refractor.
This one.
That one, yeah. I got my eye on that. Kind of.
That open.
I like that set a lot.
8 minutes left.
Yeah. Let's see some of the stuff that just ended, if we can.
Sure.
See some of these crazy prices.
I mean, obviously these big boys are. There's seriously so much. Like they did all the '96 rookies. It's like the goat auction tonight.
Right.
So.
8.5 black border, got 10 grand.
Yep.
First edition went for 45.
Yep.
At 10. Ooh, yeah, D Wade.
It's pretty slick.
That is slick. That's
Black
also my guy too.
Red patch. Yep.
SI. Wait, hold on. Scroll up. SI for kids. LeBron. What year was that? 1 up. Oh wow.
2003. That's
go for more.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, maybe it doesn't go for more because unlike the Tiger,
yeah,
it's not like the only card from that year. You know, like Tiger
or like Naomi Osaka. Like that's her rookie card. Is it 2018 Sports Illustrated?
See, I'm a fan of the finest, but my favorite 2003 rookies are the pristine.
Oh yeah,
I like the pristine quite a bit better. I gave you one of the D Wades, but I remember when I was looking at these, and they were like $200 a year ago.
Oh yeah,
I missed out on one.
Shout out to you, T-Pott.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Good friend right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, was that 62 for that X Fractor?
Yep.
Ooh, wow, that's awesome. I mean, like, my brain, because I'm also a big car guy, my brain just goes to cars. Like, what can you get for 60 grand?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
You
can get a lot. I know. And then when you start, or if you just when you're buying like $100, $200, $500 cards here and there, and then all of a sudden you're like,
oh, wait a minute. At that.
Cool.
And on the flip side, the profits you can rake in from the XRC.
The XRCs are actually like this is just a class. I mean,
that suit.
I know. Look at that, man. That baggy white suit. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is a great card. Personally, I like this card more than the Topps Chrome. I'm not a big. I don't know. I don't love the Topps.
Well, what's hilarious about that is, whoops. Yeah, it's a reminder for Adobe update. Am I still on? Okay. Took me out of the screen. But that, what's that? There's an Instagram account where the dude he'll like show like a highlight, or show like the moment when the action photograph was taken.
Yeah.
They'll like screenshot it, or there'll be like a photo snap, and then it'll like show kind of the moment when that photo was captured. I mean, LeBron, that shot he's taking on the Topps Chrome, he airballed it, or he just banked it. He got all glass. It was like end of a quarter or something. He came down the wing, kind of had to hurry, chuck up a shot and just hit all glass. No rim, nothing.
That's most of those little cards I know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of his Instagram right now. He had a bunch of them, and then I think maybe he got into some issues with the rights on some of them or something, because he had to create a new account, which was a huge bummer because he was doing all the Lucas and Kobe's and Jordans. Let's see, we got Cruz Supply saying Iverson's definitely a buy, but Cruz, I think he's a Philly guy, so maybe he's a little bit biased if I remember correctly. Kev's card says, did you see that the LeBron 101 was already pulled? Yes.
What?
The black. Wait. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, wait. Let me. I'll see if I can pull it up here.
I was just watching. I just had Leighton on in the background all through today, and just that was like the first time I actually seen the LeBron, because we didn't pull one in our video from yesterday.
I'll pull it up. It was
I think they absolutely nailed it.
A guy opened a single pack of First Off the Line at Burbank, and yeah, here you go. Yeah, look at that. He put a single pack. Love ripping.
Wow.
And he pulled it. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, that's an expensive pack. It had to have been at least, what's a pack of that go for? $225, $250?
Wow.
Yeah, and I saw gold already posted too. There was already a gold posted too, so.
That's life-changing money, right? Obviously.
Yeah, that's nuts.
What do you we don't even know what that'll sell for, because that is modern day art. As super high-end cards, I swear, I keep saying that, they're becoming half investment, half art. I don't know, just iconic cards from, that one is going to be, man, still in a shock. That's so cool.
Ian says I got a Nico Mannion auto in my Warriors break. Is that good? I mean, you hear all the guys say it. You never know. You got to wait a few years, to really know what he's going to do. People were all hyped on him when the draft happened that night. They were all excited, like the Warriors, the rich just keep getting richer according to them. But
I heard someone say he's like the second coming of Scalabrine.
Yeah, skinny Scalabrine. Oh man. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. Jeff, your boy Lamar. I've been buying Concourse PSA 10s. It's boy Lamar. Lamar Jackson. I think that was from the forecast last week, was it? Or I don't remember. Was he talking about Lamar? I don't know. My biggest mistake to date, the one biggest card that I made the biggest mistake on was I bought an optic hollow Lamar before the season last year, almost at its high point, and then they just went down like 75% over the season, like crazy. Yeah. So I'm still holding it. I'm still holding out hope. If it ends up just tanking, it'll be the trophy in my lesson cabinet.
Exactly. Let's see what else we got. What's ending right now?
Yeah, sure. Let me jump back over to the. All right.
What else do we have?
Nothing's showing up yet. Looks like these ones are coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
Well, whoops. Let me close out a sold real quick. Yeah. See what else is coming up.
Ooh, yeah.
I like these ones.
Jeff just picked one of those up to complete that set.
I know. Yeah.
The LeBron refractors.
Yeah. So Jeff has every Topps Chrome LeBron refractor PSA 10 now.
Yeah.
Every one of them, which is.
There's another one right there. Because remember, it's only pop 10.
Yeah.
Another one's selling. So
yeah, keep an eye on that. Jeff's either gonna have buyer's remorse or he's gonna do good.
Because he had me looking at the Dallas card show for him for that card, and no one had it. And anytime I would kind of go up and ask for it, they would kind of look at me like, "Do you have 20 grand in your pocket?"
Yeah,
asking for a friend.
Keep an eye on the white one too. Oh, I love this photo of the Kobe.
Ooh, wow. That's only at $2,000.
Look
Get
at that.
out.
Look at that. That you got.
That's gonna. That's. I feel like that should be higher.
Okay,
Yep.
so we've talked about this a lot, but like the debate about the card companies, the manufacturers, and I just wish, when you see those like memes where it's like the best possible quarterback, and it's like Lamar's wheels, like Mahomes' improvisation, like Rodgers' accuracy, like all that kind of stuff. Like, can we get like Topps photography, Prism's parallel effects, and creativity?
Just not the naming conventions.
Upper Deck's insistence on only having game worn.
Yes, please.
I don't know. Just
I am a massive fan. Have you seen? I saw a couple things on like Instagram about like just like game worn stuff. What was it? Where it was like it was a laundry tag, but it said like size youth.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure no NBA player is size youth.
I did see that. It's concerning. Oh, I didn't even realize this had a little piece of napkin in there.
Yeah, napkin. Wait, was it napkin or was it
It was a jersey, but I don't really like these little color ones. That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But this one ended up going for $710. You're very decent. $710.
$710.
Yeah. What'd you peg that at?
I don't even know. See,
what do you like about this one? I look at this one and it doesn't really do a lot for me.
So I just like the throwback kind of effect of it. Like what was it? Like the D Wade. I don't know. For some reason, the D Wade was the first one that caught my eye. I like the throwback kind of just little appeal of it.
Yeah. We got they're still talking okay, I gotta find that Holland.
Yeah.
Chris, let me just search for it real quick. Erling Holland. What is it? They said it's a 50.
That's gotta be gold.
Yeah, let's do this. That's a Pro Steam. Is that the one they're talking about?
Wow. Pro's been trying to outdo that. I mean, it must be.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's 1 hour. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, it's sapphire orange. Now we're talking. Man.
I'm assuming this is the one they're talking about. So Cruz says soccer needs more love. So we should do this again. We'll do that. We got to keep an eye on the soccer cards, and we'll get like Kelly, and we'll get Doug Husky, our new community manager, and maybe even get Cruz Supply on here if he wants to do it. And
I'm giving soccer a little bit of love.
I
just got this Ronaldo aerial assault one.
Let me put you up here, and I'll switch you to the primary.
There we go.
So we can see it. Nice.
That's a pop 3 and a 9.5.
Yeah, that's sharp.
I think it's just so cool because it's Ronaldo, and he's like heading the ball right there.
It's awesome.
I don't know. Yeah. My little first card to show.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's check out some more cards.
All right, we got the Kobe. The Kobe went for 2,600. I just love this photo.
You gotta switch the screen.
Oh, my bad. Still learning.
I'm doing 3 jobs right now.
I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat too.
Exactly.
I like the chat too. Yeah, this is just. This one went for 2,600.
Man, that's
just a sick card.
Seems like a decent price on it.
It does actually.
Yeah, let's see what else we got.
All right, we'll keep an eye. This one I'm gonna have to do later. Just pin it. I'll see what that went for later. So the LeBron white went for just under 22K.
Okay.
And then the can that be right? I mean, I know this is low pop, so I guess that's why.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So this is the to $9.99. This is refractor, just went for 20K, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And the white PSA 10 went for only a little bit above that. We'll pop 1 of 8. That's interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess the pop counts on a card that's older like this end up, creating the scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
People do just go for the classic refractors too.
Yeah, there's something to that, right? There's a simplicity. Like with this year's Prism, there's 44 parallels, I think.
Yeah, no, 44 parallels. I mean,
Ooh,
just
there's
which, by the way, let me give myself a personal plug. I finally I got some motivation from a buddy on Instagram to take a picture of my full 2018 Drummond rainbow, Prism rainbow. So I took individual pictures of each card in my light box. I'm gonna Photoshop them all together and put a really nice picture together of
there you go.
full rainbow.
There's an interesting company that I saw at Dallas Card Show. I think it's an interesting idea. It's called Show Your Slabs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, yeah.
Slab within a slab.
Yeah, that's just from a business idea perspective. It's a very, I love the idea.
I have to see it in person because honestly, when I see it
Yeah.
just like on stuff, it seems a little contrived to me. But
yeah,
but I also I don't know. It just seemed something about it seemed a little hokey to me. But I might like it if I saw it in person too.
Yeah, I think that the slab, personally for me, the slab part, like trying to get the PSA kind of like logo up there, you know, I personally I don't love that, but just the idea of trying to get, you know, instead of just the standard, you know, like, you know, bookshelf, you know, just toss your cards on a little stand, like trying to get it really framed up nice. I like the idea. So there is the 08 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor LeBron is ending in like 5 minutes. Just
did I miss it?
Yeah, are you click into the PWCC? Click that icon. I think this is a much better screen.
Like
you just
this.
go to their store.
I'm so used to the list view that
yeah, there we go. Now we're talking.
This is a little bit nicer gallery view here.
Right.
I was going to say earlier. I was going to say that it's
I love that blue.
They always focus on making like back in the 90s, all the companies made sure that Jordan always had like the best photo, right? Because it's like the selling point of the product. And that's the nice thing if you are a LeBron or a Jordan collector is like the photography is almost always spectacular. Whereas you collect somebody like Drummond, like me, with Panini photography, and he's dribbling in every photo, and I'm like, the dude's a rebound machine, like at least the 18.
Like that one, what's that one Shaq card from like 07 or 08?
Yeah.
It's literally like I think it's that same exact year the Kobe horizontal one we were talking about.
Yeah.
It's really him. It looks like he's just elbowing someone in the face going for a rebound.
Yeah.
That's a Shaq card.
You gotta love that.
Let's see what that blue went for.
Yeah.
Love that.
I think I already opened them.
Okay.
2187 PSA 9.
That's awesome. I just love that color, that shade of blue for some reason.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Pretty sweet.
Very cool.
Let's see what the black. No, this is just an X fractor.
Okay.
So cool.
Oh, because it was a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. So pop one of 7. You know what? I had one of these. I had one of these at one point. And I don't know what happened to it, but I know I had one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this one's.
It's shot. Ooh. Yeah.
Obviously, any LeBron autos are gonna.
Yeah. Well, exquisite plus LeBron is, you know.
Numbered to 23.
Oh. Yeah, because I don't even fully like, you know, appreciate in some ways like exquisite.
Yeah.
Same with like precious metal gems, because that's not the era that I came from. You know, I don't totally have like understand exactly why they go for as much as they do, but I mean,
it's almost, that's what I love so much about the hobby is like there's so many different niches and corners like to focus on, and you see it all on Instagram, like the people who only collect Logo Mans or only collect Exquisite or only collect NT or they like laser in, and a lot of this stuff just seems like it's like when I'm driving down the road and I see this sounds stupid, I see like a new Chevy Malibu and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool, like that's kind of a nice looking car, you know, or I see some Nissan or something, and or a new Subaru, which I like Subarus. Like if I see like a really high-end sports car, I mean, I might be like, whoa, that's crazy. But I never, like, the thought never crosses my mind, like, I'm going to have, you know, I'm
You're gonna pay that much for.
I'm going to have a Lambo, you know, or something. Like, I'm not. So that's how I feel. I think when I see these, I'm just like, wow, that's cool. But I don't know that I can really tell the difference between this card and the other one that went for 3 times as
Like
much.
I swear, that's where we get into the art side of it. Like it's worth as much as someone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's a different collector level. I'm just a kid from the 90s who's obsessed with inserts, and I like all the rainbow parallel chasing now. So I missed this era, but.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Yeah, okay, 1300, 700.
Can we go back to that,
10.
the screen here? What else do we have? 6K. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's the gold LeBron.
1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Here's a.
And I checked. Like, these are crazy cards in the hobby.
Yeah.
The gold chalk top.
PSA 10. That's
my heart rate is going up. As I know. Seriously.
Oops.
Like, what the heck? We're looking at cards ending on eBay. My heart rate is going up.
I got to take cruises
Bidding.
up here. How do I get that off of here? Oh man. 16K.
16K.
This is where I'm waiting for Jeff to come in the chat and say, I just bought that. Jeff says he likes the classic over the white.
He probably bought it.
All right, 26 seconds. That was when we were talking about the 07.
I'm seriously wondering, will this break 100K? Because you know people who snipe.
Oh yeah, this could easily. Well, we saw that Kobe earlier that it showed it was at like 50 and then it was actually 90.
I was thinking it could touch 100 like crazy, but I don't think this one will.
This feels like
oh my gosh.
Feels like $100,000 card, doesn't it?
Is it gonna go any higher? 94.
Wow. It was sniffing 100. It was sniffing 100. Gosh, that's crazy.
Click on the bids. Let's just see if it's not someone with one feedback. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they do that.
You know, I believe it though. I think people would. There's a lot of people with deep pockets who would have this on their radar.
Look at this. Somebody.
Is the same person? I'll see that sometime.
I don't.
4941.
I guess I would have thought the bid increment would be even more than 100 at that point, but.
Yeah. What else do we got?
What else? Plenty. I'll tell you that much. Plenty.
Orange.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh, that's
look at this. Larry Bird. I love that.
I saw that one too. That's like a low dollar. It's just a good design. Like it's just a cool orange, if that's a thing. Like I just like that shade of orange.
This is literally like this is where you kick yourself because this is the product I was buying back in 08. Stuff, and I got rid of some of it. And
hey, mine was 2012. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
The first product I bought like a lot of boxes of was actually Elite from 2012. And it was like $70 a box. I still remember back in like 2015 or whatever when I really got back into it.
Yeah.
I love that Radiance.
I was just gonna say, I know we both love Radiance.
Yeah, it's so rare. I own a KD. I think I sent it off for grading.
That's
of it, but
just the base Radiance card. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Wait. 9,000.
9,000 in the orange. I feel like it's cool, but it's like I personally wouldn't if I was gonna drop that kind of cash. I don't think I'd want like the orange.
Yeah.
Just because doesn't match anything,
Yeah, this feels like the one that somebody who already has some of the other ones wants to go for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just love this. It's such a great card. Again, I wouldn't want the orange of this. I just want like a refractor.
Just straight refractor.
Yeah. Sick though.
Yeah.
What's he chucking?
I think it's him doing that like that towel thing or whatever he does. Have you ever seen that where he's like,
like
the locker room kind of like
yeah. It just looks weird. It almost looks like it's like superimposed onto the photo.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cool. Good
Nice.
photography.
Got Westbrook Sex Fractor, 4,500. I think I had one of those. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure I had.
Ooh, 202.
Yeah, that's funny. This card just caught my eye because I actually like Topps Treasury. I think they look really nice, and you can't see the refractor effect on this either.
Yeah,
those are pretty nice cards.
You know it's there, like if you know PWCC is just how their scanner or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And just get oh wow, that is 156 watchers. Is that numbered? Yeah, numbered at 23.
Oh, we got a question. What do you think is the most slept on LeBron card right now? And same question for LeBron rookie. So the most slept on rookie versus the most slept on LeBron card. I don't know. Any opinions on that, Parker? I don't know if there's any slept on LeBrons at this point.
Yeah, there's not. Well, actually, I'll give you one. Just I think inserts from like early years of 12K, like this one, like representatives or whatever.
Hold on, I'll pop you back.
Yeah, I mean, you can honestly keep us still in the same view. I think people can still see it, right? Yeah, like representatives, like fireworks. I think. I mean, they're still like pretty dang like superstars. I feel like they're still pretty dang. I mean, like I'll be very transparent. I picked this one up a week ago for I think 120 best offer.
Oh, that's great for PSA 10.
Yeah, I mean it's somewhat high pot, like a couple hundred or something, but I mean still like.
Yeah, that's still a good buy.
Or it's just cool insert cards from main kind of. Man, it's Prism. So.
Yeah, so compare this card to that Kobe orange. I mean, I know what was the Kobe orange like?
Right?
For 9.
Yeah, 1 for 9.
Like
they're like two separate things, though, right?
They are, but that's why I look at this one and I'm like, oh well. I mean, maybe I don't know. It's number to 23 on card auto, LeBron auto. We know there's not a ton of those out there.
Yeah,
but let's keep going.
Ooh, that one. I think that one's kind of sneaky in some ways. That Bowman. Yeah.
I actually prefer this to the Topps. Just the look. I don't know. They're both just silly, like picture 12-year-old looking stuff.
Actually, I really like that 2009 48 Bowman set. Just some of the pictures, and it looks like it's from.
Yeah, it looks vintagey. Yeah. Yeah, it looks vintage as opposed to the Topps. Topps to me just looks like off the cuff photos.
Mm-hmm. It's like thank God he turned out to be a good player because I don't know how.
Like what happened though that Topps like had so many good years of photography and then that year they just.
I don't know. I think it is kind of cool in some ways because it's.
I look at it and I'm like, he looks like a kid. Harden just looks like totally lost his face on his.
I think it's good variety ad, I guess.
Got all the hoops rookies going off. I got a box of that hoops. If anybody in the chat wants a box of hoops, hit me up.
Ooh, wait, what's that Kobe bottom right corner? That scores.
That's your.
I like that set. 81. I wonder what pop that is. Like these photographs don't do these cards justice. For like brilliance, you kind of have to see it in person and get the effect of it.
Let's see, 42527974.
It's either gonna be like a few hundred or it's gonna be like 2.
4.
Make a
play.
Somebody.
What do I do? Make a play live? Make a play on live television?
I probably would, but for the sake of the stream, well.
Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. What do you think what's that going to end at?
It's probably only going to be a few hundred, just the momentum of it.
Oh, it says Pop 104 right here.
Oh, yeah.
They do that. That's really nice, though. Right.
Oh, there's that immaculate clay. That's sweet. Oh, then we got some silver LeBrons. 2012 Prism. Yeah, and then there's I remember I marked these down. There's a Kobe. There's also a Curry. And LeBron.
Ooh, gold Westbrook.
Gold Westbrook. And that's like after this, because it goes by year too. Oh, it's Cold Harden.
So this is crazy. I mean, it's not crazy and it is crazy, but first of all, it's crazy that both of these guys were on the same team with KD. That's crazy.
I actually got the chance to the one NBA Finals game I've been to was in 2011, 11 or 12. Whenever they played the Thunder in the finals, I got to go see the Heat. When the Heat played the Thunder in the finals, I got to go see Game 4 in Miami. You know, when
That's crazy.
they had their little squad together.
Yeah.
And I think Westbrook dropped like 37. He took literally like every other shot. Heat came out with the victory. There was a game where LeBron went out with cramps like really late, and then he kind of came in, hobbled, and pulled up from like the logo and hit a three. That's got to be one of my favorites.
These guys, in my opinion, the three of them had the opportunity to become the greatest super team ever. Like, just the talent between the three of them is so crazy, and it was like a problem of circumstance and timing, where Harden was still couldn't get enough court time and was still developing. Westbrook shot way too much. Like, he's never been able to control and discipline his game to stop jacking up threes and just play within his otherworldly athleticism. And like, you know, what did he do the other night? Didn't he have like 36, 20 assists and 15 rebounds?
It was like 20 rebounds, I think, if I remember correctly.
I think he had 20 assists and 15 rebounds or something.
I mean, the dude is, I mean, seriously, to still have that athleticism that like he does at 31 or 2 after having been doing that for so long, like he's from 08.
Yeah, he's.
I remember in like my favorite basketball game, I swear it was 2012 NBA 2K, you know, and I would always like in my team, whatever, I would always either be using Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook. Because in that game, literally, it was you held down the sprint button, and then you would just go right by people, and you just throw it down, you know?
Yep.
Where Derrick Rose is, I mean.
Yeah. We got a question about LeBron's second-year cards. Second year from product lines such as Fleer USA, SP Authentic, Bazooka. I do like the Bazooka cards, personally. I think they're kind of fun.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, second-year LeBron. A year ago, I snatched up a bunch of second-year LeBrons in Ultra and some of the Fleer stuff, and I sent it off and got it graded. And it's crazy. I picked up like 10 or 12 LeBron's second-year Ultra cards for like $4 or $5 a piece. Sent them off and got them graded.
Yeah, I now that I think about it, it's like I think I want to pick up one of those the Team USA or the USA Basketball 04 ones, because we put this down as a talking point of like Team USA cards, and so there's so many like trends people are getting so good at. Like just a few years ago, it was like, you know, a player would start playing well, and then like a week later or 2 weeks later, his cards would start to kind of climb.
Yeah,
it's like people will, before a dude even like, it's like everyone's like before something starts happening, everyone's like projecting out what will be the next trend. So everyone's on the ball about stuff, but I feel like there hasn't been a lot of people talking about like Team USA cards. We got the Olympics coming up.
There was like a month on Instagram where everybody was posting Team USA cards. And then, but that was like, I want to say that was like last fall. And then I haven't been seeing it a lot. You see these like, I mean, it's funny. You can watch, I wouldn't call like, the Instagram collective community tends to be like an influencer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sort of a group. I wouldn't say like some single person is like a Gary V, like doing like setting the market. But there's something that I will tell you, I get into trouble when I'm on Instagram and people post phenomenal photos of cards I've never seen, and all of a sudden I'm on eBay going, I gotta have one of those. Like, that's so cool. I've never seen that before. It just
it is cool. So, I guess my little thing about Team USA cards. So like I've been picking up some of these, the 14 courtside silvers. There's so little pop.
Yeah.
So far I only have that. I have the Davis in a 10, and then I picked up a CP3 in a 9.
Sweet.
And I think there must be a LeBron, because it's 2014. So if we go back to that screen, because like it's going by year, so I kind of want to see. Can we go back to the?
Yeah, I'll go back to it. Brad says pound the like button. Thanks, Brad. I want
Brad.
a couple other questions here too, but Jeff just said in the chat he missed out on this. He had a bid in for 38.
No, because I knew I didn't want to like say it because I know he's been like trying to pick that one up to kind of complete his little rainbow of the silver.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, now he needs all the Prism silvers.
Yeah.
To go with the chrome refractors.
Go back. I'm sure they have the pop like on that other ending screen.
Yeah.
The card.
They don't.
It's really important. It's gonna be.
What is it? 262 6974. 23.
That's ironic.
The irony.
Man,
it's funny because he wasn't wearing 23 in Miami. But that's crazy. What else? We got the Kobe. Oh, there it goes. 15.
What the Steph?
15. Westbrook gold 15.
I bet someone's trying to put together the gold.
Well, there are people out there. I mean, there's a couple of guys on Instagram who are like, I think there's an account called like Prism Gold, and the guy has like everything. And then Spinatron. There's another guy named Spinatron. I'll pull up his thing in a second here. Curry went for 11.7.
What that hard? Is that the other tab you have?
What's Curry's legacy going to be in the end compared to like Kobe?
Yeah, I think it's going to be because when you really, really boil it down, there's not many like household names. I always kind of think about this, like where I can like, if I was to go home, like even someone who is totally oblivious to like sports, like my mom, and I can say their name and she'll recognize them, or like my sister or somebody, like just people who just purely through being in American culture, they know who Mahomes is, they know who Tom Brady is, But if I was to like toss out, say, who would it be? I'm pretty sure they know, obviously Aaron Rodgers. If you throw out Phillip Rivers or somebody, I bet my mom would go, who?
Yeah.
Just people like that who are the, I think that kind of everyone knows Curry. Everyone, he's just Steph, Kobe, people know him. I don't even know if they would know who James Harden was, and some,
probably not.
I'm sure they know Kevin Durant. It's like the list is not too long where it's like amongst everyone in the American household, I feel like people know, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
wow.
I mean,
that's crazy.
There's people. I wish I could remember who else. I wish I could remember who else had the. This guy's account is, legendary. I wish I could remember who else just posted the insane Kobe. Maybe I'll think of it. Yeah. This is another account. Just I collected Gary Payton. He was like my secondary PC in the 90s. This guy's Burgess Sports Cards. He's been posting like amazing photos. I just picked up one of these up of Miguel Cabrera. It's a Panini card, but they're sweet looking.
What does it come out
of? Prism. It's profile. Yeah, this is my comment. I just picked up a Miggy. But yeah, he just takes great photos, and he just did all these side by sides, which is super cool. But anyway, we don't have to hang out on Instagram. But so this is interesting, though, right? I was just saying, like, Harden goes for 3 times what Westbrook goes for.
Yeah, Harden. Yeah, that's like a thing where Harden's still like he's ascending right now. Where as long as Westbrook is in Washington, it's just in terms of just momentum in the hobby. Harden's going that way. Westbrook, no matter how many stats he puts up,
he just needs somebody to be like, just come be this crazy athletic facilitator.
You can't. There's no facilitator in Washington. He can be actually.
He does it.
Never get rid of that itch to I do. I love Westbrook. Like I still have like a Team USA like shirt jersey of him.
He's
But
fun to watch.
it's like I'm not a fan because I'm hoping he wins rings or anything. It's just of the dog that he is, the raw competitor.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. He's kind of a throwback player in some ways.
So we were looking at all these Prism rookie cards and we were looking at which cards were most expensive from the 2012 Prism set. And LeBron's base card, when we checked a couple of weeks ago, was the second most expensive card. So you got Beal at 727. I think that's down. I want to say he was higher than that a few weeks ago. Lillard at 17.
Okay.
Beal's just a guy. I mean,
wait, go back. Oh, what? Oh man, that's too cheap. That's too cheap. That's too cheap.
That is too cheap. There are many.
What do the finalists do? The next one you have to your right. Okay. Because at the Dallas card show, I was able to pick it. You don't have to switch screen. I was able to pick up the Kobe silver and a 9 of that card.
That's sweet.
This is like pop 5, and there's 4 higher.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like that's a decent price on that, especially at a 10. Pop 1 of 3, first year Prism. That seems like a good price. If we're talking about underrated, it feels underrated. Yeah. Let's see what else they got. Let's see where they're at right now.
Beal.
Where's the? Ooh, what did that Team USA one? That silver do?
Let's check both of these. I want to see what this did too. Actually, I'll just refresh. I think I can do that, right? Or maybe actually some of them might have expired. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. This one went for 14.
What is the
7,600?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a beautiful card. Wow.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first year Prism, they nailed the inserts. They're so simple. But
They nailed the whole set. I mean,
they did. There's some to that.
It's crazy. They literally nailed that set, and they did it at a time when Prism wasn't even anything.
It wasn't that popular. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that probably contributed to them nailing it. It was probably the lack of, there wasn't enough interest to sustain 44 different parallels,
Yeah.
Like, it was just simple. It was like, okay, this and silver. Like some of like the 2012 select like inserts, some of the few inserts they have, it's just like the base and like I'm pretty sure, and it's just like the silver, which is out of 25, and I think they have the gold at 10. If I remember correctly. And that was it.
Let's see, Wisconsin. What do you think of select base field level being significantly more rare than field level silver?
Because I've noticed that it's very odd, right? With like Kyler, I believe it's his field level silvers are like the highest population. Remembering that right? Yeah, because it's like 200 or 300, like tens of that. So it's very weird. Just recent years of select, just how high pop the rookie silver field level.
I think I just missed some stuff somehow, but I can't.
We're trying to do 5 things at once, but
I think I just missed one. So like.
We're at 20.
That's a cool card.
No way that ended where that was.
Ooh, I'm interested in this.
I like that Team USA one too. Oh, that LeBron right there and the Giannis. No way. That didn't go for that well.
What is that?
Check those real quick.
Yeah. I'll check them.
And you don't have to like click into them.
Yeah, I know. I just like looking at the card too.
I know, I'm with you.
I just want to make sure I'm not losing stuff in the shuffle because like when I go to the next, I'm just going to open a bunch of stuff. That way it's.
Oh, that's right. There's the optic too. That's that. was that 27 for the first year optic gold LeBron?
Yeah, I'm just gonna open a bunch of stuff, whatever. Because see, when I go to the next page, it's almost like it's like okay, this is what I don't want to miss. Okay, this I owned this card, this exact card.
Really?
This was my card, and somebody bought it from me last year, and I made a nice profit on it. I bought it for like $450, and I think I sold it for $1,800 or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what that goes for now. These with authority are amazing.
Yeah, those are great.
Oh, the black Westbrook. I just want to stay out in front of all this stuff. See what else. Now we're getting into the run of. Is this when I feel like there was more in here than this, wasn't there?
I think
that's why I think I'm like, did I miss them somehow?
I think we might have missed like the 13 stuff. Remember, like that the skills gold.
Yeah, there was some 13
it's
stuff.
Too much to keep up with. We need like 5 people working this thing. See.
Magnetic fur has to be the craziest.
Magnetic fur?
Yeah, magnetic fur from the National. This is a great card with the color match. I love color match stuff. I'm a sucker for the color match.
Mm-hmm.
Porter Jr., he was having a pretty good game last night. He had 27 halfway through the third, and he finished with 27.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, maybe this is going to be the night when his cards shoot up again, but keep going here. Luca. I love the pink ice. I had one of these. I'm going to open that and see what it sells for. I sold mine for $3,300, I think, last year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Ooh. At some point, I have to get a gold Giannis, and I feel like I need to do it sooner than later because I just think his stuff's gonna go up.
Yeah, anytime those words come out of your mouth, you're asking to write a fat check.
Yeah, I need a gold Giannis. Yes, those words.
I feel like I need a gold Giannis. Now, when is the best time? In the off season, should I get the gold Giannis? Well, I don't think there's really.
The pinks don't command the kind of premium.
Mm-hmm.
Got a Trey Zebra.
What is that?
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. See that we're getting into the.
Yeah.
I got all the tabs open now. All right. That seems low. I know you said you don't have to click into all of them, but pop 1 of 8. It's a cool card. It's just a cool card.
I got you open on the small screen right now because
$400.
I was chasing that the select with authority one.
Pop 1 here. Galactics before Galactics. Revolution Futura. Those are
that could be like a weird sneaky play, like if Revolution kind of. I guess there's not a ton of places where there's like sneaky plays available anymore.
No.
Kind of like where we're at in the hobby.
Yeah, I like 2016 Studio. That's my sneaky play. I love Studio.
That went for $2,000.
Yeah.
The color match green out of 5.
Yeah, that seems absurdly low.
That's wow.
Actually, this is the kind of card that I would have.
Wow.
Holy
crap!
Yeah.
Whoever got that, that's a steal. That much.
Yeah.
Because those are insanely low pop.
I'm gonna look at the chat here. The LeBron went for $887.
Wow, that's low too. Wow.
Jaspy Ziggy says 2 of 10 gold Prism jersey number LaMelo pulled tonight.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Great.
Might as well fly in to walk through that one.
Wait.
Is that crazy if you actually thought about it? Like the plane ticket would round trip airfare, depending on where you live.
Wait, is Ziggy saying that he hit that card? Or is he just saying?
He said pulled by.
Yeah, but pulled by Jaspy. But then he's saying,
Oh,
might PSA Express that one? I'm just getting caught up on the chat here, Ziggy. Sorry, I'm 10 minutes behind. I don't know.
Remains to be seen.
You're saying Westbrook's underappreciated. Do you think he'll get a ring? I think at some point Westbrook could wind up on a team. The only problem is he's just always, he's kind of burned some bridges. But I don't know. Is he friends with? Is he friends with any of the other big superstars? Really?
You know what's weird? I love that about him. Like the old 90s or 80s, 90s, whatever. Like those dudes went to war.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't all like lovey-dovey, he was going to war.
Yeah.
That's kind of brings that mentality. That's why I really don't think a ring in the future, unless he becomes, in like 5 years when he's probably really washed up, and he just does a LaMarcus Aldridge kind of type thing, just signs the team to try and sneak a ring, if you will. Maybe.
Whenever I think about
him doing that,
whenever I think about Westbrook, I just think about him in that locker room going like, "What?" Like that face, that he makes.
Oh yeah.
Inserted into their videos.
Yeah.
Anthony just says, "Can we address Prism hypers versus silvers and how much lower the pop count is?" Yes. Although the interesting thing is, if you haven't watched the box break that Jeff did yesterday, Anthony, and I've been watching Prism breaks all day today, the hypers are more common this year, which is really weird.
Yeah.
They are more common, like at least in the hobby boxes. Now, what we might see is that hypers traditionally haven't been in retail at all. So they might only be in the hobby boxes, and that's why they're shorter printed. But I think every hobby box I've been seeing has been getting the same number or more hypers than silvers. But then it'll be interesting. They did do some population control on the silvers last year versus the base cards. Jeff pointed that out.
Which I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Always. Like
36K.
Ooh.
So that's a good example. Would you rather have this card or the 2012 PSA 10 Prism Silver?
I can't even give you
Let's get that on a would you rather tomorrow on our
There's too many. We would overload Blake.
This is
too many.
That's a great comparison though, because what did the other one go? What did he say? 36.9 or 38.9?
Did he pop 1 of 7?
Yeah.
What? That's got to be like an air. Like what?
They have all the 7 out of the 10 graded with BGS.
And they all got 9.5. Thought. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably, if you force me to, I'd probably have to go with the LeBron Silver Prism. Because of the Heat uniform.
Yeah, I would.
Factor.
I would too, but I'm not like a.
Oh, that seems cheap. I like this set. Like
I love Crusade.
I'm probably even more from like a PC standpoint. I don't know if it'll ever get the love that it'll get enough like respect, like that equals how beautiful the card is. But very cool card.
Brett said, "Do you think the PSA situation will cause 10s to rise in price?" I think what's going to happen is it's going to feel like a blink. I think it's going to be 3 months. 3 months of PSA shutdown. I mean, and my first reaction was, "Oh, like this sucks," but I don't know how much impact it's going to have actually.
Well, I think it just if you look at it from their standpoint. That's a cool card. That's a case hit.
Northeast Ohio Sports Cards did a poll on YouTube today asking what people are going to do while PSA is shut down, and he put like SGC, HGA, whatever, and 44% said wait for PSA to reopen. So that's the part I don't understand is if we saw this insane rush for people to get their cards in before the price hike happened, what's going to happen when they say we're back opening service levels? They're going to get it's just a backlog that's going to go once again. So I don't really understand how it helps them unless they've got some.
I mean, they would not have made that decision unless it was. I mean, they absolutely had to.
Yeah, I do feel really bad though for all the subgroups and how that impacts them.
I was talking to a guy at a Dallas card show, and he actually pointed this out to me that the silver of this card, it's pop 4 in a 10.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. Like, I mean,
So
the silvers from 17 are like non-existent. That's like 17. Just it's like the lowest pop courtside. It's weird.
yeah, see, I'd rather have this card and the Radiance Auto to 23 and like 2 of the other cards we've been watching tonight over the one of those that was 35. But
yeah, like that's when we get into like there's no like guardrails on like the price of those cards.
I'm gonna do something quick. Hold on. I'm gonna switch just back to us, and I'll pull up something real quick for fun. But yeah,
What are you pulling up?
so many cards. So little time, so little money.
Mm-hmm.
I have the problem of being into pretty much all the sports. I feel like now they all suck me in all eras. Even vintage is now becoming increasingly appealing to me, and I've historically especially not been into vintage, but vintage soccer, like especially just I'm super
I'm kind of getting into like I actually just graded this one, just a De Bruyne color match.
Yeah, that's sick. I know you. Isn't that in your store right now? That's sick.
Yeah, it is. Like that's why I'm gonna wait for. Oh, that's your card. Yeah.
Look at this.
Is that the same one?
Yeah. Look at 728.
Where is it?
728.
Here it is.
And I'm pretty sure I sold it for more than this. It was right around it was either 1,500 or 1,800 last year. So I sold it during the bubble hype, I think, or right before that.
Oh yeah, when he was like just doing that's probably not the best.
Yeah, I think that's when I sold it. I'm pretty sure that's when I sold it. So this is a sweet card. I just think these. I love the design of these cards.
I just love. I feel like that's. I got a bid on that.
Did you bid on that?
Yeah, I was going.
Sweet.
But
look at that! Look at that, man. Guy's like a jackrabbit or a boxer dog. Just flies through the air.
The fact that he's avoided major knee injuries. He had like the one meniscus issue.
Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like AD Pelican stuff. I don't think it's really gonna.
I got to tell you this. I mean, and this is a heartbreaking story. It's not, but I was looking at Kobe Kaboom's the night before he died.
Oh my god.
I was buying Kabooms. I was buying different Kabooms, and there were 2 of them that night from 2 different years that at the time I missed out on by like $5, and they were in the low hundreds. And that's where the Kabooms were, not to mention Kobe Kabooms. This exact card I was looking at for like $100, $110.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, and that one, I would have really liked to have. So that's obviously a major regret.
Mm-hmm.
2,900. Yeah, Luka stuff's been relatively flat. Interesting. Do they put the pop on even these ones, or only on the super low stuff? Probably. Yeah.
Just the super low, I think.
But the pop on these is, I think the pink ice in this case looks sweet with that blue.
It does.
It looks really, really nice. I didn't really want to let that card go, but it was like 230% profit. Mm-hmm. So I was like,
yeah, I think. Yeah,
this one could have been a good one. No subgrades. This would have probably been the one to go after.
Okay.
That's galactic.
Let's see. I think for time's sake, if we can just click through them.
This one's done.
A lot of them coming up.
I do like these orange pulsars. They're pretty sweet.
Luka.
For the Luka. 400 for that seems low. Although
yeah. Only thing holding it back. Yeah. I don't even know how to feel about zebra stripe stuff. Like
I love zebra stripe. I think it's awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, just a little bit. First year courtside, the Lakers courtside.
Yep.
Oh, I love those.
That seems low.
Oh, this hurts me that sells that high because I want one.
Top 1 of 19 though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's still. I feel like there's still some room in there for me. I feel like where I can. I don't know.
I love these Auroras. That's why I left it open.
Yeah.
My number 1 guilty pleasure is Court Kings. I'm obsessed with Court Kings. Obsessed with it.
It's a great product.
Go on here. Anything else? Yeah, we're at about an hour and 10 minutes. Was there other stuff? Did I miss anything?
I mean,
let me. I'll just put it back to us real quick.
Color Blast. Hold on. We gotta go back to this Color Blast. Oh, okay, that's the RJ Color Blast.
Yeah.
There's got to be some 19 stuff. That's.
Maybe this is my moment. Maybe this is my moment. Maybe that's my moment.
I mean, could be. Shoot your shot, player. Ooh, look at that Kobe auto.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the absolute park with these in-flight autos. They are so cool.
That's so cool.
They're on card. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Every single player in the set is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Pop 1.
Select. They just nail Select. Like, they don't overdo it.
Love Select.
Hopefully they, I don't like the fact that they're going to retail, for future products.
Yeah.
I think it could boost some of the value of older ones. Ooh, what do we have here?
Getting into all the older football.
Is there any like Jerry Rice?
Yeah, that was all Jerry Rice autos on that other page. That's what this is all.
10s are like, did 10s hit like 100K or something? Or am I just?
No.
10.
I like the Topps traded Barry better than the Score personally. The Score goes for way more, and I don't. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Funny.
Not great photography either way, right?
Yeah, but that's why I say I've said it before. Like I don't chase rookie cards for my PC.
Yeah.
Like I don't chase PSA 10s for my PC because you can get so much more. I mean, you can get like 10 really sweet Barry inserts or refractors from the 90s for the same price as his rookie.
We got that Future Watch. I only know about that from watching Elite Co 3. Scroll up a little bit. That Peyton Manning horizontal one right there. Future Watch.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first ones where I was like, that sells for what?
Yeah. Let's go for big money.
Ooh,
all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up that Google Doc you had sent me earlier. I'll quick pop it back to
yeah.
And see if there's anything else here.
Highlight the
Steven, so you can answer this one. Everybody.
PC. My PC is it kind of fluctuate. Like my PC is like LeBron and D Wade, also Conor McGregor, cool UFC stuff. Israel Adesanya, another UFC fighter. But then this is like half investment and it's like half PC because it's something where it's like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sell these. Kind of like so I'm like putting together a bunch of like courtside silvers.
Yeah, it's sweet.
In particular, like 16. Like I had to get this Kobe recently, and then this AD. I think this is Pop 1. And I have 2 of these. I actually outbid T-Pott on one of them.
Yeah, you sucker. We've like merged. Our minds have merged into liking the same stuff, and now, I think that's happened like twice. We were bidding on the same card. I literally messaged you and said, "Did you just win this auction?" And you said, "Yes, I did." And I was like, "I missed it. You beat me by like $10."
We have so many of those moments. It's unreal.
Yeah.
And then you got the Kawhi with the Larry Brent that's like the Finals MVP trophy. And I picked this one up in Dallas of Dirk.
Yeah, that's sweet. Where's Jordan? Jordan Riker's not on our call, otherwise he's a big Mavs Dirk guy.
Oh, that's right. He's always asking for another one for him. I think this is low pop too.
Oh wait, let me see that. Hold back up. Oh sweet.
Great Select 10.
Yeah. Didn't you just sell a blue Dirk Prism?
I did, yeah. I sold I bought it off my slabs.
Yeah,
A month ago, I like doubled my money.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is one you had on the list.
Mhm.
Curry Auto.
That's like the kind of flagship. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. That's top 20. Makes sense. That gold border.
I picked up here's a lesson for everybody. I picked up a Blake Griffin gold, same year, 2009. I picked up a Blake and on ComC, like the night that he was going to be announced, like where he was going or whatever. I picked one up in advance. I got it for like $30 on there, and then he got traded, and then I decided I'm going to list it for auction through ComC, like on eBay. But it took them like over a week to get it listed.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
So then I lost. So that just has a heads up for everybody. Like it did, you know, it doesn't surprise me. Like it takes time to go get the card and whatever. But it sold for $100. So that was nice. But at its high point, I think it was like over $200.
Yeah.
When the initial hype happened. So this is the one you.
That's
the one.
Where is it? It's one of my bigger. I don't even know where the heck I put the thing. One of my bigger LeBron purchases was this is a Pop 8. You don't have to switch the screen, but
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. The base. I couldn't leave the show without it. It's just so I love the early years of Panini. It's their first 4 years doing basketball from like 2012 to like 16.
Yep.
That's like the sweet spot for me.
I love this set. The Kobe's especially obviously for reasons go for big money, but super cool set.
Yeah, just like the kind of like the Angel Wings Crusade one.
Yeah, Brad was on.
Yeah.
Look at that. They like filled in the clouds on the back. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's one I would love to own,
Here's your LeBron.
Oh, get out. That makes me mad. That makes me very, very mad.
Why? Because it was people are catching on to it or what?
No, because that seems very, very cheap. Those are courtside silvers are so low pop.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm sure you could actually get a better price than that when you just pulled up. Oh yeah, check that one out. That photo doesn't really do that card justice, unfortunately. The scanner doesn't,
Right.
It has LeBron on the back, and it's that heir to the throne.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, we're getting down to our final four in our Instagram March Madness Insert Madness. So everybody should check that out.
That was one I saw. It was like,
yeah. That's like another thing though. Like Logo Man, that's like a different world than what I'm. Different stratosphere than I'm living in. So
yeah,
that's about it. I missed it.
Big ones.
I should have put in my bid. I could have thrown $1,000 toward it and see what happened. Oh well, another dime, another day. I'm gonna find some cool Giannis Prism cards. But all right, well, we're at over an hour. I don't even know how many people are still with us, but that was fun.
It went by very fast. It's something that you love doing. Just like I looked up, it was hour 20.
Yeah.
Feels like a half hour.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was fun.
Yeah, Brad, Kobe Crusade. He was all over it.
Crusade, yeah.
Yeah, some of those LeBrons sold low. I agree. I always wonder when that many LeBrons are expiring like at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, how does that impact if like only one of those golds was going on a particular night, right? Because you got the same person now going, I already got one, so I don't need that. But it's got to be a terrible feeling. We've all experienced this when the card that you really want is expiring later. So you're like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Like, you have to make a decision. Like, am I just not going to go for this one and go? But then if you miss both, it's like, oh, now I missed both. Is everyone that for more than I want?
I always kind of wonder about that because they kind of have to kind of scrunch them together like that just because they have so many.
Yeah.
I think ideally they would probably want to spread them out more, but
yeah.
Check
out my Pop 1 Kobe PSA 10 Slam numbered.
Must have been one of those explode. Is he talking about?
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Very cool.
Cool, Steven. Thanks, man. This was a lot of fun. Yep. Oh yeah, Brad. Just rub it in, Brad. Living in California, dreaming.
And you get to watch all the games too.
I need to move to the West Coast because I would do better with that time zone. Like I think it would get my circadian rhythm lined up with the way the world works over there.
Yeah, I'm from Midwest. I mean, it's only 1 hour now living in Atlanta, but
yeah,
I do not go to bed before like midnight.
Even when I used to live in, you know, or even when I travel, I should say, to like Central Time Zone, I'm always like, oh, this is nice. This feels good. Like an extra hour.
I know it.
All right. Well,
Right,
there was lots of good stuff going off tonight. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Weather's pretty sweet, too. Felix, thanks. You guys are great. Breakfast and football. First time here. Love the show.
Cool.
Thanks for the info. Awesome. Cool. All right.
All right.
Later, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Peace.